The Aztecs were known for ensuring a position of power amongst the central regions of Mexico. They captured superiority in order to avoid the adoption of other gods into their already established religion and philosophy. In ancient times, the views and existence of the afterlife was present within Mesoamerica. The Aztecs had a firm belief of the afterlife, and it was determined by the forms in which the deceased passed. Another aspect gods held the authority over was in determining an individual's life destiny, which involved their status and accesses to resources and institutions of power at the time. Although this was given at the moment of birth, it had the ability to be altered if the priest believed certain fulfillments were met by that individual. Miguel Leon Portilla is known for being a translator of the Aztec religion and philosophy. He continues the discourses that have shaped the Day of the Dead, along with questions that flutter about how life is often seen as a dream. The regions in which the deceased endured after death are detrimental to the celebration and history of the Day of the Dead. Those who suffered normal deaths, for example, natural causes, went to Mixtlan, which is known as the place for the dead. These individuals embarked on a long journey which was in no way easy. It's believed that it would take these deceased 4 years to finally reach their destination. Due to the vast amount of obstacles they faced along the way, those who were chosen to go to Mixtlan were buried along with the items that served a purpose for them during their life on Earth. Throughout their journey, they met dogs that would help them navigate their way through these obstacles. They offered assistance as well. It was also believed that the color of the dog marked their significance. Although yellow dogs were seen to serve this purpose, black dogs were oftentimes assumed this position as well. There are other regions where individuals go other than to Mixtlan. People who held honorable positions went to a region in the sky, and after 4 years, they were turned into hummingbirds. Women who died during an immense experience like childbirth went to a celestial region, but they were seen just as honorable as those who were warriors. Those who suffered a tragic death, like drowning or for a severe illness, were believed to go to Talocan, where suffering is no longer present and the grass is always green. Infants went to a place near Talocan, where they were nurtured and fed. The Aztec solar year sparked the importance of the celebrations. It revolved around feasts and festivals which existed for the dead as well. There were 2 specific feasts for the dead, and they were both also seen as the offering of the flowers. Flowers serve a major importance when creating an altar. Tamales were known to be made during this time within the solar year, which is also similar to present-day Day of the Dead. This was then followed by eating and dancing, which are 2 things that occur once an invocation is performed during the ritual of Day of the Dead. As you can see, a tradition doesn't stay alive unless you pass it along to others. What good is knowledge if you don't pass it along to others? This is exactly what this class taught me in keeping traditions alive. And when the time comes, I want my loved ones to carry on this message and honor me. Include interlocking hands, because I always am willing to help others. One of my favorite books, because education and knowledge are two things I hold dear to my heart. And if you want to capture my attention and convince me to come to your celebration, greet me with my favorite enchiladas and juice, because I've never been a soda, coffee, or water person.